me check on my phone too.
Yeah, check. Check.
Does.
Check.
You are.
Check. Hey. Oh, something's happening.
And we're live.
And we're live.
And
we're live. Post. And we're going to post on the other one. Oh, that's me.
Ooh, that's the delay.
So the delay is pretty high. The first couple seconds, it's not that fun. So we've replaced Aaron with a Dolphins
there I
fan.
am right there. What's up?
Hi, Aaron.
Hi. I'm trying to figure it out on my phone. I'm sorry.
Hi, Aaron.
How we doing?
What's up? Oh, Aaron. Oh, now we're all
hi,
here.
Aaron. Hey, Broncos country. What is going on? I'm Des.
I'm Aaron.
You're Aaron.
Yes, I am.
My name's Drew.
We have a special guest today.
Yeah.
It was Aaron's idea.
It
actually.
was, we're playing. You've been talking about your Dolphins friend that we've been having,
Dolphins
and,
friend, that's what I call him,
That's
yeah.
what you call him, your Dolphins friend. She doesn't call you by your name.
That's okay. I don't need a name.
No, Dolphins fan Drew.
Dolphins fan Drew.
Dolphins fan Drew.
Yeah, so he's one of my best friends out here in LA.
What's up?
And we've known each other. We went to college together.
In Colorado,
Hey.
where I'm born and raised.
Where Drew is born and raised.
This is blasphemous.
And from,
I
trust
know.
me, I know.
I know.
wanted you to, but before we get into that, and we introduce ourselves.
Right.
We have to start out how we always do.
With
Okay.
our not yet presenting sponsors.
But we'll one day because
Yes.
we're actually presenting it nicely now.
Yeah, beautiful.
A shot of Fireball.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Last week we did it and we weren't even live. It wasn't working. And then we decided not to do another shot. So hopefully this is live. Actually,
Okay.
it is. No, because I'm watching right now. All right.
This
How's
is the
the
first
sound,
thing I've
actually?
put in my body today.
Not even a Celsius.
I haven't even done that yet.
Yep, the sound's there.
Okay, great.
The
That's
sound's
what
there.
we need to make sure is last.
You
time
haven't
didn't
even
go
drank
well.
the Celsius yet.
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
Is it surprising to you that
No,
this
it's
is
not. I was actually just thinking, I was like, they were on the table and it's you. Like, why would I not be drinking at 8 in the morning?
What was your college nickname?
spring break is what they called me.
Hey,
But hey, I'm 30 now. It's different. Okay.
hilarious.
here's to a good game today.
A fantastic game.
Yes.
And here's to the Broncos.
And may
Let's
somebody
go.
from Colorado win today.
Ah!
You know what? I like that. I like
Okay,
that.
Fine. Oh God.
Oh
God,
boy, oh
God.
boy. What a beautiful sound that was.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh, I didn't bring my water over. That is just.
All right, spring break, you're the one taking it the worst.
Exactly.
I
know.
never take. Oh my God, it feels warm in every.
I'm gonna tell you, that's warming me up in all the right
Yeah, I
ways.
feel great.
Oh, okay, guys. We have 3 people watching. If you
Hey,
are,
shout out.
put it in the caption. I might be 1. Aaron might be 2, and we might have another.
I might
So,
be the third.
Listen,
Shout out to the 3 of us.
Yeah,
for
so this
watching
is
ourselves.
live by like a 10-second delay.
Oh
So-
God, there's also a 10-second delay on that fireball. Sorry.
So we'd love to like also chat with you guys. I'm gonna shout you guys out. So
By the way, this is a Broncos Dolphins pregame show.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what this is.
we're getting ready, hyped and ready for the game today. So before we go into our thoughts about the game, we sort of touched on it a little. So Drew,
Yeah.
you are from Colorado,
Born and raised.
born and raised.
I think I've been in Miami like 10 hours of my
Of your entire
entire
life?
31-year-old life.
So can you please explain
Yeah.
how this happened?
It's funny. I was talking to my dad on the way here, and I was like, I gotta. So basically, when I was in like elementary school, I went to this before and after school like thing, and there was, I think I was in like 3rd grade, and there was this kid who was in 5th grade, and he was like the coolest. I mean, he was the coolest kid ever.
What's his name?
I think it was Nate.
Yikes! You don't. Remember
I don't remember his
He's
name.
Not that cool then.
I think it was Nate.
Okay, fine.
But he was the coolest kid ever,
All right.
and he was a Dolphins fan, and so I was like, I want to be cool, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be a Dolphins fan.
Okay.
Now that's when I was in like 4th grade. This is where I like brace down and take some pride. Like I'm faithful. I'm a faithful boy.
I've been in fourth grade.
I was in fourth grade, and I am still
Loyal. I like it.
Yes, and they've not been good for a long time. So
I mean, you are from Colorado. I feel like a lot of Colorado people are like, pretty
hey, I'm a
Pretty what?
hardcore. They're
Yeah.
pretty,
Hardcore.
I
when it comes to
love-
the fandom of their team.
I love
Pretty
the
loyal.
Rockies. They're awful. I love
He
the
does.
Nuggets. They're amazing.
Great.
The
And you're an
Avs.
Avs fan, yeah?
I'm in everything.
Okay, you're all Colorado teams.
Prime
fan.
time.
Love the CU Buffs.
CU Buffs.
Oh,
Not so
you
much
lost
yesterday.
Aaron.
That's okay. He's got things to do.
Yeah, I know. I know. Listen, I told Aaron this is like a grassroots sort of thing, and then I had to explain grassroots to him, and then I didn't
Yeah.
think I knew what grassroots
I had to
was.
ask her. Yeah, she thought I was questioning her because she didn't know what it meant,
Well,
but
I
I just
mean-
really didn't know.
But then I
needed to
realized
know.
I didn't know what it meant. So, anywho's so
I'm
basically,
a host and producer. I had to do, I got both hats
Exactly.
on at the
Yeah,
same
he's
time.
going-
so,
he's going back and
just
forth.
Making
So-
sure we can all hear good.
I think what I heard from that is Drew's a poser,
Whoa.
and he should be.
A loyal poser, at least.
He is
though,
a
Thank
you
you.
know.
very
Thank you,
loyal
Aaron.
poser.
I appreciate it.
I know. But I was trying to think about it, and until I was looking at the stats, I don't remember us watching a Broncos Dolphins game when we were close friends, but they've played
I do.
recently.
Like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, in 2020.
For my birthday. It was like a COVID birthday.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, was that at Rocco's?
No, we did it at the place where we lived right next to each
Wow,
other.
we did, huh?
I remember.
We definitely lost.
No, you
no,
guys
we
won.
won, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
and it was.
Oh, it was in Denver, though.
It
wasn't
was in
Okay.
Denver, and it was. I remember very well. It was.
I don't.
It was like middle of the season, and we had a really good defense, and we were doing pretty well, and the Dolphins weren't doing that, or I mean the Broncos weren't doing that well, and I think the Dolphins had a pick in like the first quarter, and then that was it. Like you guys did really well.
Oh, okay.
We just
okay.
wrecked them.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we have only me watching now, so
Okay,
I
cool.
think your story lost a lot of people.
Whatever. You can watch it after this. Where this shines is after the fact.
It's
Okay,
true.
valid.
It is true.
I know. I just love roasting Drew. So
Thanks.
Anywho's so let's get into what we're thinking about this game.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do, Drew, let's replace that Celsius with what you should be drinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Des.
Do you
Are
what
not yet
flavor?
sponsors, but future. I knew. Vodka and soda.
I want grapefruit. What do you want? There's watermelon, black cherry, pineapple. If you
Pineapple.
want grapefruit, I'll give it to you. There's
Pineapple.
another grapefruit. See, that was nice. Okay.
Because wait, I have to say this. I had the option to grab a tropical or an Arctic Celsius today, and I was like, I can't grab Arctic because that's Broncos things. Tropical is Miami.
Hey.
Oh,
try-
look
So
at you
then,
think.
so then pineapple. Sorry.
Sorry, look at you think. I'm sorry, that was very rude.
Tropical
No, it's
I
funny.
didn't like think
Could be
No, it's
interesting.
funny.
ahead like that. Well, if you have a drink, if you're watching with us at 8:30 in the morning, 9:30 Denver.
And hey, Tropical, if you guys are Broncos fans or Dolphins fans, feel free to send
Yeah.
some drinks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taking all the sponsors. Crack open
Yeah.
a cold one. This is where it gets real. We're going to chat what we think is going to
You
happen.
gotta get it up in the mic.
You gotta make
Oh,
sure you hear it,
Nice, Drew. Oh my God. Okay.
That was
Cool.
crisp.
Thanks.
All right. Take it away, Aaron.
So I guess basically we're talking about the game.
Yep.
Correct.
Dolphins are looking strong this year from our end, from the outsider's point of view. How do the Broncos look? I mean, even over just like the general
Yeah.
last year or two from an outsider's point of view.
Sure. I mean, well, I can only say this is my fandom. Dolphins fans looking on the outside, we always actually start on the inside, and not in a selfish way.
Amen, brother.
We suck. No, we don't now. But like, at least for me, I have cautious optimism moving forward with anybody. You know what I mean? We could be playing like a D3 college team, and I'd be like, man, we're gonna find a way to screw this up.
Oh.
If we play the Broncos, who showed up in the first quarter of the Washington game,
First half.
that's
No,
what I meant. That's
yeah.
what I meant. That's what I meant. The first
Yeah,
half.
It was quarter. It
No,
was quarter.
no, but I meant half. Truly.
Yeah, but
Who
it
showed
really
up-
was only the first quarter.
Yeah,
though.
who showed up in the first half of the Washington game? I'm very scared. I mean, that's an offense that can move the ball. I mean, that's like prime, like Seattle,
Right.
Russ. So like you guys have always had a good defense. no Simmons today, right?
No Simmons.
Ugh.
No
No.
Simmons
What
today.
about Jalen Waddle? Is he playing?
He's not.
Okay, all right.
Which
So
I found
guess
out
we kinda-
yesterday.
we kinda have,
Yeah, I told him, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, the Dolphins offense works. You know, you have Waddle and you have Hill, but I mean, Dez fell in love with Braxton Berrios.
Oh my God. Hello, female Broncos country and male, whatever. What's his name?
Braxton Berrios.
Okay, I don't know this man.
Barrios.
But his name is
Aaron.
awesome.
He's very attractive.
Oh my God.
Oh, is he?
He's
I
very
need
attractive.
Everyone to look him up right now.
And
I'm
he
gonna look
and he
him up.
has phenomenal style.
Oh yeah.
He is. Oh my God. Like that's sad.
He's very
That's
handsome.
your, that's your kind of guy.
That's my
huh?
type. I know we were talking about me dating earlier. It's fine.
He's very handsome.
I so handsome. So that's the only player I would sort of kind of root for, besides Bradley Chubb.
Sure.
I really.
We were talking about this.
I
Chubb's
know.
first not return to Denver, but return against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That'll
yeah.
be nice. You know, hopefully he, you know, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because, you know, what he's usually did for us was be on the sideline. So I'm not going to say, hopefully he does what he did for us, but no, I don't want to wish injury on anybody.
I know, and I want the best for him no matter what. I know you do too. I think it's
Just not
hard
against
because
us,
there was so much hype around Chubb and Miller when they were there together, and I think they didn't even play 10 games.
That was
together
just such a big
over
bust
Yeah.
from what it
years.
should have been.
Yeah, and injury happens. Like it was so unfortunate, but he's been doing good things for the Dolphins. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been a good this is going to sound like a diss, like he's been a good decoy. Like his stats aren't huge last year and this year he's doing better, but like I think he honors so much respect from the offensive line that like
it.
he's letting our other defensive players really shine.
He does. I definitely understand what you mean because when he was playing, he demanded a lot of attention.
Yes.
Or else he would have gotten to the quarterback. You know?
Right.
But yeah, he was always like his pressures on the quarterback were always up there, and he was always solid in the run game. So yeah,
And people look down on this, but like I truly believe in like a locker room guy, and like he is that. I mean, like he's a veteran at this point, and like I don't think he's a captain, but like he demands that kind of respect, and like you know he has a veteran presence on the team that I mean he was, you know, it takes a lot to be like a staple guy on the defense. Like it's easy to be like a staple guy on the offense, but like he's like a star on the defense, and he was that with the Broncos, and he immediately turned into that on the defense for the Dolphins. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have what? Are you nervous at all for today's game? Like, do you think the Broncos have a chance, or do you think the Dolphins are going to wipe the floor with them?
No, I don't. I don't think the Dolphins are gonna wipe the floor with them. I'm nervous.
Wow.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous as a Dolphins fan. I mean, you've seen me lose my mind
Yeah.
for a lot of Dolphins games.
Yeah, that's been brutal.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm scared of teams that are desperate for a win.
Yeah. And our team is first of all desperate for a win, which
We are
that's not a great
desperate
thing.
for
That's not
a
great
win.
Right.
thing.
I'm
We
not
are
saying that.
desperate.
I'm not saying that like
We are
like
desperate for a win.
disparagingly, but like
Do it.
Disparagingly, any way you like, we're desperate for a
Well,
win.
also, I also think, okay, listen, we played 2 home games in a row. And this is, dummy here, I don't remember doing that many home games in a row in the past. I don't know when's the last time we did 2 home games. in a
2
row.
home games that we've had back-to-back home games.
Yeah. Like in starting out.
to open the
Start out the
season.
season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It
I'm
probably
not sure.
It probably was recent.
I'm not
Fact
sure.
check me. I don't care. Either way, what if that secret sauce is that we just can't be on Denver to win?
Oh well,
Well, if that's the case, you guys are gonna be
we're gonna
We're
be in
gonna-
trouble.
9-9, right? Or 8.
That's a
We'd be
winning
8-9. We'd be
record.
8-9.
8-9,
because I
right.
think we have more away games. I'm sorry. No, if we have more away games, then we'd have a winning record.
Because what? There's 17 games now in the
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
Fact check all of this. Either way, that's what I'm going into today. Is like very superstitious.
Okay.
I never wear the same shirt. If I win at a game or if I win watching a game, I wear that exact same shirt.
Sure.
And if we lose, I change it up. I haven't worn this all season.
Well,
Okay, so
I've
running out
worn
of
these
clothes?
pants every game this season.
Have you watched
Okay.
them?
Yes. Sorry.
I probably wouldn't wash mine, but we.
No, I know, that's fair.
It's like,
I've had to.
are you a
every
But I
real
time.
went.
fan,
I went
though?
to the Dolphins Chargers game like at SoFi,
Ooh, that
and
was a-
I
that was a
spilled
good
some.
one.
It was a good. It was a good game.
It was a really good game.
I was gonna say something.
Anywho, we were asking, if you were nervous, but
Yeah, no, I am.
yeah, I love
I mean,
that.
and I always respect. Like, you gotta respect Russell Wilson. You gotta respect Sean Payton.
You know what? We're gonna pause there.
Okay.
I think.
Enough of what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
No, because who the hell was I just talking to about Russell Wilson? Oh, one of our friends last night, Scott.
Yeah.
Shout out Scott. You'll never watch this.
What's up, Scott?
Thanks, Scott.
Well, you know what? I actually might be making this up. I was just talking to someone recently, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you have that guy, the washed-up QB," and I'm just like, all I want, and I think Broncos fans do themselves a disservice if they agree with that narrative. I think us as Broncos country need to see Russell Wilson walk in, rock it out, mic drop, leave, because it was so much hype. I don't think the talk around him not doing great is helping any of us. And as other people talk about that, we got to stand tall for a homie, you know?
You know, speaking on that, I feel like he still gets a lot of hate and that he's not playing well this season because we're 0-2. But if you look at his numbers, he's statistically one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
And it's ridiculous because we're not winning, so he's not getting that credit.
Right.
Like, you will know, you guys are big football people, but as me, as someone that is a fan and know a little bit more than a fan, I could easily be like, oh yeah, Russell Wilson is washed up. You know what I mean? Unless you actually know the details of it, you don't know. So I appreciate that you say that you're nervous about Russell Wilson.
No, I mean his caliber of quarterbackdom is, you have to honor that.
You have to.
And like you said, numbers wise, I mean I think I'll watch football and I'll watch and root for the Broncos anytime except for today. Any other time they play
true.
the Dolphins.
It's very true.
Okay.
And
It's true.
and maybe you guys, I'd like to hear your opinion on this. 2 seasons in Denver, or 2.2 seasons in Denver, 1.2. The system, I feel like, is they've had a tough time finding a system for him. Like the Hackett system was,
It just wasn't it.
whatever
Yeah.
the
Correct.
hell.
That wasn't it.
And Peyton, I mean, you can't discredit what he did in New Orleans, but like he can still play. Also, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
he looks like he's in much better shape this year than he was last year.
Absolutely, which
And
he
not
is.
that he was in bad shape last year.
Peyton? Russell. Got
Russell,
it.
I don't, whatever.
I was like,
Sean
Peyton's
Payton.
been going
Peyton's
to the
looking
gym,
good.
okay?
Good for Peyton.
He's been doing a couple curls.
Also, like, oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say, like, oddly older. He's an older coach,
For sure.
but he looks good.
He does.
Oh, what's his?
I mean,
age? Do we know?
older, like in comparison to the other coaches.
Okay, yeah. Compared to your coach, bro. That's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Well, yeah.
like
I
a
think-
50-year
McDaniel
age.
I think I'm
also
older than your coach.
shout out, Colorado boy.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of Colorado in
Bronco
the house.
ball boy. I love that.
We do.
We do.
But no, and the defense is and has always been solid. Also, we have a little like
Except
crossover defense. Fangio is our defensive
yeah.
coordinator, and Vance Joseph is your guys' defensive coordinator.
That's
and
funny.
we had Vance as
Yep.
a defensive coordinator,
That's
and you guys had Fangio as a coach.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
There is some little intriguing
Yeah.
things going on
I
there.
feel
And
like-
Fangio chose Miami over Denver because we were interested in bringing him back.
And correct me if I'm wrong,
Defensive coordinator.
Fangio didn't work last year at all, right?
He didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if he chose.
No, the Broncos were interested in bringing him in, and he decided to go and sign with them. It's not like he came in and
If you read any tabloids, if you keep up with the news, Sophie Turner, Joe Jonas, wait, Sophie Turner? Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I say that to be like, there's a lot of speculation. Did Vic really not want to come back to the Broncos, or was it better?
Oh yeah, I'm not
better
sure if he
pay?
didn't want to
Yeah.
come back.
But there's-
he
It's
just ended
probably
up
that,
going there.
but
And
also-
there's something hard. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No.
There's something hard about like he was 1 year removed from being the head coach, and just like you have people,
Brutal.
You have people that you've been the head coach, and now you're going to be the defensive coordinator. Like, that's just
Like,
a hard
right away, like, back to
thing.
back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's a
and
hard
I
thing to
always
navigate.
said with Vance Joseph, there is no way. I went on record being like, there is no way we are getting Vance Joseph back. And I was
That's
wrong
twice.
yet
You
again.
said no way we're getting Sean Payton and
Yep.
no way we're getting Vance Joseph back.
And people still somehow
on,
watch
before-
my content.
Before we continue, say there's no way we're going to win a Super Bowl this year.
Ooh.
Oh, there is no. Hold on, I have to say it with a straight face. Hold on. There's absolutely no way in the world that we're going to win a Super Bowl. I do not see it
When?
happening this year.
Okay.
Wait,
And next year,
just
there's no way we're going to three-peat?
there's no way we're going to go to the playoffs this year.
Okay.
And there's no way we're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
like that.
It's
Okay.
impossible.
So she doesn't think we're going to win the Super Bowl this year at all, so that's good.
No, we got to have a little.
Can I
No,
ask?
no, we do need some more
Can I ask
stability for sure.
Broncos fans how they feel 2 games into the Sean Payton experiment?
I'm going to be completely, unless you want to start.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to be honest. We're 0-2 right now, but I am loving it. I'm
Really?
loving it so far.
Okay.
Because our offense has completely turned around. Per possession in the NFL, we're number 1 in offense. We score the most points per possession in the NFL. We're
Interesting.
just not getting many possessions.
I was
going to
say, does that? I was going to say, does that? Right.
So our
Right.
defense has been struggling, but if our
reason,
defense was
yeah.
playing like it was last year,
Sure.
we would have won both games easily.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're averaging 25, 26 points a game. We didn't even score that.
I was gonna
We
say-
scored that twice last year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, we're averaging that now. I'm loving it so far.
Okay.
It's just, he's new. So, there's things that we just have to put together and, work the kinks out. But if we can get the defense together, then I think we're going to be solid. Like, we're a really, like, we could beat anybody right now, but
Sure.
we can also lose to anybody. So I can understand why you say you're nervous about a team like
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
because if we put it together, we can beat anybody.
Exactly.
I mean, and I recently spoke about this on my channel. Like, we've lost in 2 weeks, not by 3 points. Like,
Right.
it's brutal.
Yeah.
Like, but then people are like, would you rather get blown out or lose by 1 point where it's so close? Yeah, I'd definitely lose by 1 point. It's
Yes.
and even through preseason, we lost 2 games back to back and 1 point. Sure, preseason doesn't matter. It matters. I don't care what you say because we blew out the Rams. That was payback, okay? But I think that Peyton, I think this year, unfortunately, is going to be a big experiment, and we're going to see if Russell Wilson has what it takes. And I'm rooting for him so hard, but if he doesn't, then Peyton's going to switch it out. It's Peyton's.
I think
it's
he's
Peyton's ball
showing
now.
that he has what it takes. You know
I
what
think,
mean?
unfortunately, it's the rest of the team. Like, I think
I do. I believe that.
Oh my God, guys! I never say bad things about the Broncos. I think it's the O-line that needs to step up, and they're getting better. But
I
I'm
think they
blocking
played
Russell.
solid.
They're getting way better, but Russell's still. I mean, here and there.
Yeah,
they're
you're right.
getting way
I think he
better.
gets sacked
Way
7
better.
times last game.
Like it went from here, and now it's like we're pretty average.
getting better,
it's
for sure.
good. I want to see it skyrocket. So Russell has.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Anyways, and our defense, like you keep talking about the defense. So I think it's a lot of moving pieces, but Sean Payton overall, I'm very stoked about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The defense is what's making me lose sleep at night. Everything else I'm okay with. I can see, the potential. The defense to me potentially is it just feels very soft.
Yeah.
It feels like, it's a bend don't break, but then it breaks.
Which is
You know
wild
what I mean?
to hear that coming from Broncos country because I mean for the last decade our defense is like
I mean, it's the Orange Crush. I mean, like that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
and like as a fan, like to have like a salt, like you can be, I don't know, 4-7, but like if you have a defense that honors respect, like there's something prideful about
Yeah.
that. And you guys have even last year. I mean,
But I mean, in
The
a
last
sense,
7 years,
well,
yeah. Yes.
But last year we had a killer defense, and our record didn't show, and we were still a laughing stock. Like all those, it was 5 losses, right? Last year, 5-12.
yeah, as far as
We lost all of those besides the Christmas game. Like
by 3 or 4
Yeah,
points,
they
right?
lost
were
like
all-
9 games by less than a
Correct.
score.
Yeah.
So it's like last year was all by 3. This year's all by 1. Knock on wood. Speaking of that,
Oh, we need somebody to settle this debate.
so we
Okay.
have this every time we talk.
I'm here.
So when I say something like, I just said it, we lose every game by 1 point, and I just knocked on wood.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that to come true.
I know. I watch games with you all the time, and you're always like, knock on wood. Like
She knocks
watching
on wood for everything,
I'm watching
right?
like a Ford
everything.
commercial. I'm like, Ford. She's like, knock on wood.
Knock on wood. So wait, and what's your argument?
My argument is that you only say knock on wood for something that you don't want to happen.
I agree.
So if like you do want it to happen, you're like, I want the Broncos to win. Knock on wood. No, you don't do that. That
So
doesn't
I
make
agree
sense.
with you, but I get where the neurotic fandom because I'm the same way. Like, but
Listen,
it's
I
in very
accept
different
it.
ways. Like we're in a pick'em league together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first 2 games I picked the Dolphins opposing team. Now, granted, one of those was
Which is not a true fan in my book. I will never choose the Broncos to lose.
I
so.
understand. But I'm in a couple different ways. One, it's a win-win for me either way. So that's part of it.
Okay.
Wait, how?
If the Dolphins lose, at least I have a win on my pick'em league.
Oh my God.
But I would
gotta
much
feel good either
I'd
way, so
much
you do
rather
the
take a
opposite.
Dolphins win. But 2, I mean it was in San Diego, or I'm always going to call them the San Diego Chargers. It was in LA against the Chargers,
still
who
Okay.
we thought were going to be a good team and they still might be. And then in New England, which as an AFC East team, like in New England, it's still a scary place to
Tough.
play.
Belichick is always going to be tough.
Exactly.
Terrifying.
So I
Absolutely
picked those.
terrifying.
I did pick the Dolphins today in my pick'em league.
Okay.
That is like blasphemy.
Good news.
I'm not. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Because everything you've done so far,
I know.
they're undefeated.
I
And
know.
now you're doing the opposite.
But I'm wearing
which,
the winning pants, so
you know.
So either it's the Pick'em League or the winning pants that are the superstition.
we'll find out.
We'll find out today.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. All right. Any last thoughts about the game going into today? Players that are out. Any last thoughts before we move on to our last segment?
Do we have any final scores that we would like to predict? Any predictions?
Yeah.
Who would like to
I don't know.
start?
Mine's unreal. I want to say. No, it's not unreal. Okay. Broncos 21, Dolphins 17.
Okay, that's a good. I
Okay.
mean, that's a good score. I can see that.
Thank you. We'll see.
You want to?
Sure. We were talking about this yesterday. What did I say yesterday?
I don't know.
I think I said like
Oh, it was a high scoring game. It was like 35.
it was like 35 or 31 Dolphins, and I think Broncos. Like, I could see a 27-31 game,
Okay.
It's high.
and I could see the Dolphins have a good offense, and I could see a 31. Like 17 game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I really don't.
Okay.
Love that. Thank you, Drew.
I'm gonna say it
Wanna
today.
choose
You know,
you.
I woke up and it just felt like there was something different in the air. You know,
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay.
something different in the air.
What does that mean?
I think this is gonna
That's
be.
exciting. Ooh.
This is gonna be a
It's also
high-scoring
fall,
shootout.
So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think it's gonna be a high-scoring shootout, and I think it's gonna be a. Let me see. It's gonna be a last-second field goal to win this,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go 41-38 Broncos.
Ooh.
We're gonna see a fun one today.
What's that boy?
We gonna
Lutz.
see a fun one.
Lutz is gonna win the game.
Lutz is gonna win the game today.
Lutz the putts.
Lutz the putt.
Oh my God. Okay. What did I say? 21-17. And what'd you say?
I'm gonna go 31-27 Dolphins.
31-27.
one.
I'm writing this down so we.
Yeah.
Not that
This
is
is going to be
being recorded
reminiscent
or
of like the
anything.
Cowboys Broncos shootout when Peyton Manning and Tony Romo were just touchdown for touchdown, and then the final score ended up being 40-something to 40-something, but not quite
Aaron,
that high,
whoa,
just
whoa,
a little bit
whoa,
less.
Dude.
How fun would that be though?
It
That
would be so
awesome.
fun, but
They're both
at that time,
high-powered offenses.
Yeah.
sure,
you know?
but at that time we were seeing Peyton Manning win. Like we're still winless.
Well, I mean, we still put up 33 points. It's not like we aren't scoring points.
Okay.
You know, we can put up
You know
points.
what?
And-
Touche,
You know?
touche.
I like where this is at because like Peyton Manning at that time, that was like, is Peyton washed up? He came from one team, now he's in a new team. This isn't, and you guys got a Super Bowl out of it. So
Love it. Exactly. I love that, you know, we're seeing a perspective from somebody who's not a Broncos fan and not a hopeful Russell Wilson Broncos fan.
I mean, but he is a Broncos fan though.
kind of.
I'm
You know what I
I'm
mean?
much
Kind
closer
of.
than like the average NFL
Right.
fan.
Like he's not just a
Right.
Dolphins fan. But
Like
you're
my
not
mother
wrong.
is a Bears fan,
Yeah.
and by default, I kind of like them, but I don't really care about the players.
But I
at all, you know what I mean?
view the Broncos in a much more like removed way.
Right, exactly. There's no
What's that
emotional
like? Is
attachment
that
to
nice?
No, because I've been a Dolphins fan for the last 30 years.
Oh my God. All right, cool. So let's move into our last segment.
Okay.
Okay.
So typically what I do is I like to ask typically Aaron questions about the team we're facing, some trivia around that.
Yeah.
He has some questions that he also wants to ask.
I have one hard-hitting question.
Oh, okay, just
and
one.
If this
Okay.
question isn't answered correctly, fireball shot.
Jesus. Okay.
Whoa,
This is
it's-
a big
It's
one.
9 in the morning.
It's a big one.
Just logistical question. How long can I leave
a
my
big
car in that parking lot?
Oh, you're good.
All right, great.
Yeah, you're good. That's
Okay,
where we
okay.
want you to park.
Great.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. Broncos country, get your drink, because if you don't get this either, let's see, none of you watching.
High noon, fantastic. I'm not a seltzer guy. I don't drink seltzers.
I like seltzer.
This seltzer, I like this.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
What-
High noon.
There it is. Yes, high noon.
This is a good drink. This
Noon.
is a good seltzer.
It's the best seltzer out there, actually.
Is it seltzer or seltzer or is that just like
Colorados don't pronounce their T's, so it's seltzer. Seltzer.
Seltzer.
Instead of seltzer.
well you
Also,
said seltzer.
How do you say where we're from?
Seltzer.
Real
I said
quick, this
seltzer.
debate.
Colorado.
Colorado. How do you say it?
So you don't say it like a Colorado guy, which is like Colorado type.
No.
thing.
Colorado.
Like Colorado. It's kind of like
It's
it's kind of like
Colorado.
yeah. I say
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado.
But-
People who aren't from Colorado try and make it all fancy and go Colorado. But if you look like how
Colorado.
this is us
Annoying.
being
Yeah. I
anyway,
think that's how I say Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Rad.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I've
rad,
heard people
yo.
say
Sorry.
Colorado. I'm like.
I don't know what you just said.
Colorado, but
'Cause
cool.
we are
I
cool,
guess we are
though.
cool. So that's
Colorado.
cool.
Cold as the
Blended.
Rockies.
Colorado. Love it all. Aaron,
Yeah.
hit us. Let's go.
You ready for the one question? This is the big banger question. Unless you have some, other trivia questions you want to
I
ask
have lots,
before.
but
I feel like we
okay,
should-
You wanna
we're
start
gonna
with the
end
banger?
yours. We're gonna
No,
end with
we
end
should
with the banger.
We're gonna
yeah,
end with yours.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have like 5. So just wrap up.
These are
Ready?
all at
Hopefully you
me?
don't say the
They're
one that I'm
both at
thinking.
you
but go
guys.
ahead.
Okay.
Well, if I do, then it's
Then
not
that's
that
fine.
big of a
Then
question.
It's not that big, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Did you just burp? What
Yep,
happened?
I just
okay.
burped. I
Nice.
just didn't want.
Next time, just do it right in the
Yeah,
microphone.
just-
I know. No, it's fine. Okay, who leads the all-time record? Okay, no, actually, I'm going to. You guys are
Jeez.
gonna raise your hands. and I'm
Okay.
gonna
Oh, this is
call
like
on
school.
you.
Okay.
But because I don't want you guys just shouting out at the same time.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you answer and you're wrong, Drew gets an answer.
Got it.
chance, And then you guys both drink if you're both wrong. Like.
Wait,
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Get it.
Okay. All right. Who leads the all-time record between the Dolphins and Broncos? Drew.
It's I think it's the Broncos because I just looked it up recently, and I think it's the Broncos.
Okay, drink.
That was. Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say that was my guess too. That was
No.
gonna be my guess too. So I'm gonna drink too.
Okay, you can drink too.
All right, fine.
That was a 50-50, so you don't get another shot to like answer. But
Wait,
Dolphins,
what do you mean 50-50?
Because he didn't get it.
Oh, I thought you
know
meant
what
I thought you meant they were 500. and I was
No,
like,
no,
that's
no.
then that's not
So
wrong.
Dolphins lead 12-7, and we tied one game.
Interesting.
12 to
Crazy.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all time.
I could-
so yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I could say the last few games I remember because I mean Dolphins
Okay,
Broncos are a
and
big
that
thing.
actually
Oh, go ahead.
was one of my questions
Yeah.
because we sort of talked about it.
Yeah.
So this can just be for you.
Okay.
So last time we played you guys in 2020, who
Uh-huh.
won?
The Broncos.
Okay. In 2017, we played you guys.
Yep,
who
and that
won?
was the Broncos. That was in Denver. I remember going to
no,
that game.
dude. 2017.
That was Miami or Miami won in Miami.
Yeah, 35
Oh, I was thinking
to 9.
of.
Drink.
God damn it.
Drink.
I was. Hold on, I can do this after this. I forgot about that game.
Somebody say drink.
Nice. Okay,
What were you thinking about?
so then there's a 2014 game
I don't have that up. Probably, yeah.
that was in Denver. I went to that game.
We weren't friends then.
We were in college together, so we were
But-
friends. But apparently, I didn't like you.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
So
whole
they
thing.
weren't friends. They knew each other, just weren't friends.
We
Yeah.
can't get into it, yeah.
That was in Denver. We lost that game, and then there was a game prior to that. I think that was probably 2012, 2011, 2012, 2012. and that was like I remember this. That was the beginning of Tebow mania.
Yep.
It was
a
like
great
it
game.
was some weird score, like 15-12 or something.
That was an incredible game.
You remember that game?
Oh, yeah.
It like Tebow
Verbatim.
ran for a touchdown, I think.
Oh,
and
it
that
was Tebow being Tebow to the
But that was the
maximum level.
beginning
That
of
was
Tebow.
the very first game of
yes,
it. That
where
the
everyone
first
was
game of
like,
Tebow's run.
and I think that might have been the first time Tebow did the Tebow.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway,
Yep.
I'm sorry, I got off
That's
track.
fine. No, it's fine. Okay, so when, and remember, raise your hands. When did the I hate myself too. When did the Broncos play the Dolphins in the playoffs?
Do you want a year?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Give me a second.
I'll give a hint.
Give
Okay.
hint.
What's the hint?
One of these teams went to the Super Bowl.
Well, it was obviously the Broncos.
Okay, well, that was your hint. So 5, 4, 3.
2015.
No, dude.
No.
Drew's like,
Sorry,
"It's not."
there's no way.
So no.
Went to
said,
the
dude,
Super Bowl?
no.
No. Play in the playoffs.
I know, but one of
One
the
of the
teams.
teams went to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
So
so it was 98 or 97. It was one of the two.
You're literally guessing all the times we went to the Super Bowl. That's unfair.
You said-
Both of you drink.
You said we won the Super Bowl.
I never guessed anything. Why
Correct.
do I have to drink?
Fine. Aaron drank. You just took over. It was 1998.
Okay.
Right, of course. You said we
No.
won the Super Bowl.
No, you said one of the
You said
teams
2015.
went to the Super Bowl.
Well, I know the Dolphins last time they went to the Super Bowl was in 72 or something.
no, they
like
went.
that?
They went to the Super Bowl with Marino. They never won it.
Right. That was in the 70s though,
Either
right?
way.
No,
You're
it was in
so
the
wrong.
80s. Marino never won a Super Bowl.
Right.
72 is what you're
That's
thinking
when they
of.
won
That's
it.
when they
That's
won
when they won
everything.
it.
The most,
Okay,
the
yeah.
only
The
undefeated team.
season,
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay, drink.
Oh yeah, sure.
No,
Okay,
but no. So
98.
Marino is one of the greatest to never win a championship.
If he would have had a championship, he would be arguably the greatest quarterback ever. Like he was putting up numbers that,
Yeah.
and during
And-
a time that wasn't even like he's putting up high numbers for
Right.
almost today's day and age. Then you know what I mean?
And our shared experience, Elway and Marino, same draft class.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole like 30 for 30 about like the two of them being drafted around the same
Awesome.
time
It
and
was
all
awesome.
of it. It's a really good 30 for 30.
John Elway's better, but yeah, for sure.
I mean, he
He was a better passer. Marino was definitely a better passer. Elway was a better winner.
No, Marino's a stats guy, 1,000%. Elway,
But he didn't have the defenses and team to go with. If he had some defenses, you know, it
Yeah.
could have been better. You know,
Yeah.
because Elway was going through the same thing. He
Mm-hmm.
he went to how many Super Bowls? 3 before he
Yeah.
finally won one. He was dragging a team there. We had nobody else. We had no teams. You know, it was like LeBron James dragging the Cavaliers to the
I
finals
think
to play against the
if you
Spurs
if you
when-
want to like
know?
embody what Elway looked like winning a championship, it's just the image of him helicoptering into the end. Like
Exactly.
that's what like he
That's
had to like
Elway.
Right.
it sacrifice his entire body
He
and
did so
soul
much.
to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Well, also, by the way, Dolphins lost that game 3-38. So I'll change my score today.
3 to 38.
Yep, I'll change
Wow.
it. We're gonna win by 38-3 today.
Hell yeah, man.
So that's my new. I'm
That
writing
was
that down.
that's
Or
astute
3-38.
astute
Yeah.
game analysis right
Okay.
there.
So, which coach? And raise your hand. And I'm gonna take 3 answers. Okay. Which coach used to work for the Denver Broncos? Drew.
Mike McDaniel.
Mike
Okay.
McDaniel. What did he do?
He was the ball boy.
Okay, great. Aaron drink.
So if there's anything, is there anything like less than a layup question? Is there anything less?
Yeah,
than a
I
layup?
see what you're saying.
Like, is it a dunk? Is it a dunk question? Is it like what's easier?
Okay, drink.
Or was it
Okay,
a-
and you
Whoa,
drink.
why
and-
does he have to
and-
drink? He
because
hasn't even answered the
he missed
question.
it. What's another coach? There's like 7 of them, by the way, you
Wait,
guys.
stop.
You
There
asked
are-
if you basically asked if Sean Payton ever coached the Broncos before.
There's many coaches on the no.
on
used
the
to work for
Dolphins
yeah.
that used to work for the Broncos.
Yes.
oh, that's what you were asking.
Vance Joseph.
Oh, what? Yes.
Oh, I thought
Yes.
you were
We're
saying
asking
which
Dolphins.
coach worked for the
Sorry,
which coach
no.
used to work for the Broncos
No.
before. Okay.
Vance
Okay.
Joseph.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no. Which I'm going to rephrase this.
Holy shit.
Which coach who works at the Dolphins right now?
Yes.
That used to be at the Denver Broncos.
Okay, my same answer, Vance Joseph.
No,
Drink again.
Wait, what? Wait, you said somebody who works for the Dolphins that used to work for the Broncos.
Yes.
Well, Vance Joseph works for the Broncos and used to work for the Dolphins. That's vice versa.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm meaning
drink.
I meant Big Fangio. I meant Big Fangio.
You did. Both of you drink.
All right.
Okay, and then there's a couple
Wait,
others.
why do I have to drink?
Just fucking drink.
All right, fine.
Okay, you guys, and there's like 8 others. I just want you to name one other person who now works for the Dolphins that used to
Dolphins.
either play or coach at the Denver Broncos.
Bradley Chubb.
No.
Well, that was an answer to the question
Yeah.
you just asked.
100%.
That coaches at the Dolphins. We're talking
Coaches only.
coaching. Yes.
okay.
That
Was-
used to play or coach for
Used
the
to play.
Broncos.
Okay.
Was
so-
Wes Welker with or
Oh,
No.
Wes Welker.
Yes!
Yeah, I was gonna say Wes
Yeah.
Welker coaches. I didn't know he coached.
Wes
that.
Welker is our receivers coach.
He
Oh,
played.
yeah,
He played wide
absolutely.
receiver
That's
for
what I
the
thought.
Denver
Yeah, yeah.
Broncos
Yeah.
in Peyton Manning's first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
with the
that's
team.
what I thought.
He's fantastic.
Yeah,
my
yeah. Welker is our
Great.
Welker is our receivers coach.
I had no idea. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Wow, guys, we finally
drink.
got
I
there.
had no idea.
I'll drink to that too, because I did not lead that up well. So
No,
You didn't
yeah,
at all.
you should drink for that.
You let us
Holy
straight.
God.
You should drink for the both of us.
Okay.
Or, you know.
which 2 players? There's 2 of them now play for the Dolphins that used to play for the Denver Broncos.
Well, we have one Chubb.
Chubb,
I know you guys already said that. So who's the other one?
who
This
played.
one is tricky. He currently plays for the Dolphins.
I know it is. It's River Craycraft. Boom.
Wait,
let's get it.
Craycraft used to be a Bronco?
River Craycraft. He was like a practice squad
was
player for the
signed to the
longest
Broncos
time, and he
practice
always had a
squad.
little potential,
I
but we just had
love-
too much. We had too much receivers.
None of you watching Dolphins fans love a little
He's
River
doing his thing.
Raycraft.
I'm happy for River Craycraft. He's doing his
Craycraft. I
thing.
called him Raycraft.
Yeah.
Listen, he played in 9 games for the Broncos.
Really?
Yeah.
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 I had no idea. That's
he was used
awesome.
as a returner. So there you go.
Yep. He was our guy first.
Craycraft rules.
Yeah.
Craycraft
He's
rules.
awesome.
Okay, and this is sort of like a drink. This is sort of like a bonus cue. Which is one of the more famous players that played for the Dolphins last year that used to play for the Broncos? He does not play this year.
He hasn't played all this year?
Nope.
Like he's retired, or at least not
like
on
he's
his
not
team.
on the team?
Yeah.
But he played for them
He
last
played for
year.
the Dolphins last
He
year.
played for the Dolphins last
and
year.
he played for the
Teddy
Broncos.
Bridgewater.
Oh, Teddy Two Gloves.
Hey.
Sorry, I forgot because I
Teddy.
hated him on my team last year.
I know. That
but
was
not
him.
I
nothing
can
against.
understand why.
nothing-
Because you know he's not the guy that's going to win a
Well,
ring for you.
we almost have like that was a traumatic experience. We watched that game together.
It's pretty brutal.
The-
Yeah.
We almost
two-
watched him die in
I know.
Denver one game.
Yeah, dude.
and then
rough.
and then that happened to Tua, and then anytime Bridgewater was in, it was because Tua
It's
was
like, oh no, is that gonna-
dying.
God.
I shouldn't say
Tua
that,
almost
but-
died. What's
Yeah.
going to happen to Teddy?
Guys.
And then Teddy's first game, he got a concussion almost immediately.
Just brutal.
And then we
Okay.
had
I
our
don't mean to laugh at you. I'm not
Skylar
laughing at you,
Thompson.
but that's crazy.
Shout out Skylar
Brutal.
Thompson, that
Shout
guy.
out Skylar. Okay. Which Dolphins player now plays for the Broncos? Currently is playing for the Broncos. Used
Sorry.
to play for the Dolphins.
Currently playing for the Broncos, used to play for the
Yeah,
Dolphins.
so vice versa.
Can you give me offense or defense?
Offense.
An offensive player currently plays for the Broncos, and he used to play offense for the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
This is interesting. Is it a starter?
I'll give you another hint. He
Yeah,
played for
please.
the Dolphins in 2019.
Oh, so there were other teams between then?
Yeah. But he played for the Dolphins.
2019. Anything pre-COVID is like what?
Right. It's like people even existed
I know.
before then.
I'll give you a final hint.
Please.
All right.
Running back.
Oh dang! I was thinking about running backs. I mean, oh well, it's not P Ryan. It's
Yes,
not
it
Javon.
is,
It's
dude.
P Ryan.
Yes. Yes, it's P Ryan.
I
Both of
didn't
you
know.
drink.
I didn't even know he's in the NFL that long. I thought
I was gonna
Cincinnati was his
say.
first stop.
No,
I didn't know
no,
P
no.
Ryan.
Is
Yeah,
he a
he
practice
was.
squad boy for the Dolphins? I don't remember that human.
I don't know.
I mean, I know
On-
him now, but
Yeah, I don't know. He played for the Dolphins in 2019, according to Football
That's
Database.
interesting.
Hey.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I
Yep,
mean,
drink.
Well, it obviously wasn't Javante or McLaughlin, so you know. But
Okay.
yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Either of you, who he might have ended his
Oh, I
career.
love this drinking game.
There's
by
a
the way.
running back who played for the Broncos, who was phenomenal for the Broncos, and then he played for the Dolphins for like 2 or 3.
Willis McGahee.
Oh,
No.
Phil Lindsay.
Oh, yes.
It was Philip Lindsay, but that's not who you were thinking.
That's
of.
what I was thinking.
Oh,
This was
on.
like I think he won the Super Bowl. What, 20? No, this was even before then. 20. It's not. It doesn't matter. No Sean Moreno. You guys remember No Sean
Oh
Moreno?
yeah. Oh, of course. I love No Sean Moreno. That's right. No Sean did play. For
No
them.
Sean
That's
played
right.
for the Dolphins
I
for
wouldn't
a
have
hot
guessed
minute.
it. Yep.
I actually remember, our
remember
first
that, though.
game when we got him. He played against the Patriots. First game of the season, he ran for like 100 yards and like 2 touchdowns. Like, this is
Yeah.
amazing. And then he got hurt, and then he was nothing.
I like. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry, that's
I
all.
like No
Go
Sean.
ahead.
That's all. I mean, I had a whopper last question, but I thought I was going last, so I think your question's gonna be.
You ready
best.
for it?
I don't know, dude.
I forgot about whatever this thing is going to be.
It's a 2-part question.
So reinstate it. So can you reinstate it for anyone that's joining us?
So we have a 2-part question. We're gonna end it off with a banger, and whoever, if you don't get it right, then you have to take a fireball shot.
That's right. Okay.
Both 2 parts. I have to get both 2 parts right.
Yes.
Can I also reinstate what's on the back of my jersey? Can we all just,
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Can we just look at this?
Broncos for Dummies. You know, her
I-
show. If anybody who doesn't know why
Yeah.
it says
I'm
dummy.
saying that to be like, can I get
doesn't know
Oh,
what
I
it
see
is.
what you're saying. No, you can't.
Why?
The
So I
handicap
would
for
say just like-
drinking?
I would
No.
say just like grab your shot.
Yeah,
and
get it
crack
ready now.
Open.
This is
Just
not
like
so
prepare it.
unfair. Okay, go, Aaron. Go. Come on.
So the Broncos have. Okay, let me. I almost.
I'm
gave part of it
already
away.
scared.
How many times have the Broncos won in Miami, and when was it?
Okay.
How many times?
Well, 7 that we've beat you guys. Well, we've beat you guys 7 times. So now I have to figure out how many of those times were in Miami.
and what year all of them were?
This is a stupid question.
Well, I'll say this:
Boo!
it happened one time. So there's.
Oh,
that-
then I
there's
know.
part
Then
of
I know
your
exactly when it
question there.
was. And fuck you.
Well, then, yeah. So
Sorry.
you don't say it because we.
Yeah.
Because now this is a. This
And
is
we
up to
also
you,
already
since
talked about
You
it.
made me rephrase my question, and we've already talked about it. So go ahead. Yep, I know he already knows.
We've already talked
stare
about it
into
on
my
the
eye.
show?
Yes, like 10
Now that we've
minutes
had
ago.
to, I was forced to give half of it up and pretty much give it all away. So.
No, why?
Tell me what it is.
Well,
You can't
no,
whisper
can't.
into a mic, by the way. Like,
You know I hear you, right? I'm
Yeah.
sitting right next to you.
The mic can hear me, but he can't hear.
no.
I can hear you.
Des, we've given
we
you
just
hints.
talked about it.
We talked about it when we were talking about the. Well, I don't know what you're doing.
So it was either 2017 or 2020.
No, it wasn't because those.
2014.
Yeah, you open that.
No. When the fuck? What? Sorry. When was it? No.
Was it?
Let me give
No,
you
it
one.
wasn't 20. It wasn't 2014 either. Yeah,
The Tebow.
the Tebow game.
That's the only time we've
2012?
in Miami. Yep, 2012. It's
The only time we've ever won
won
in
it in
Miami?
Miami. Fun fact, you know this already, but Dolphins probably have one of the best. Broncos have a great home court advantage with a mile-high air. Miami has one of the best offensive or the best home court advantages.
That's what I was gonna
because of the way
say.
they set up their stadium.
We
They
talked
set
about
up their
this.
stadium where half of it has shade, half of it has the Miami sun.
Do you
And
remember-
they always put the opposing team in the hot sun while Miami gets to chill in the
Do
shade. on
you
the sideline.
remember the
Shut
when the
up.
game that I jumped into the pool last year?
Yeah, it's a thing. Anyways.
Well, a thing that happened once, but that was the third game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Which this is the third game of the season. It was in Miami against the Bills.
Yeah.
We beat the Bills, and that was the start. I've known about the Hard Rock Stadium advantage. We did that forever
Mm-hmm. That's
ago.
awesome.
It is awesome. The Bills were whining about it because the temperature difference between the home and away sideline is like 20 degrees.
What?
Dude, I saw one that was 40 degrees.
Yes.
apart. I saw one that it said the Dolphins sideline was like 82 degrees, while the other sideline was like 122.
Look, I'll point it out today. The way the roof is, because it's like a 3/4 roof. The sun, if there's no clouds, is always beating on the opposing.
That's just genius. It's
Brutal.
genius. It's
Is that your
genius.
two-part question?
No, the
I mean,
two-part
well, I
question
was forced to answer the first part of the question
What was
because
the first
you
part?
were hating on my question so
What was
much.
the first part?
you haven't even had
We're
this. And you
supposed
already
to guess
forget.
when all the games and what year, all of them, and all this. There's only one of them, so it was, but you didn't know that. So.
I'd like anyone to tell me if anyone knew that.
Knew what?
The
Right,
answer
that's
to that
why it was a
question.
hard
I
question.
did. What? No.
You're not ready for it, but you know what? Just because I'm, you're my host. I'm a good host. You're my homie. So
Aw.
I'll split that with you. One of us has to drive and watch the game.
I know.
which I'm also doing as well.
I
so
know.
Okay.
I know.
I only live 2 minutes
Wow,
away, but still
Tebow.
don't drink and drive.
What time is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Only
to head
time
out.
it took Tebow Magic is the only time,
Yep.
only way for us to
And
win
what
a game
college
in
did
Miami.
he play for? Florida Gators.
Cool. What?
I don't know. Did you know that? I did.
I mean,
that's probably something 99% of the community knows.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll
I
ask.
think
You
you're-
know what, Des? If you can answer this question, I will take that shot.
I love this. I love
One of
this.
Tebow's team. This is gonna get dark. One of Tebow's teammates on the Florida Gators is no
I know where
longer
you're going.
with us.
I know where you're going.
Is
with
no
this.
longer with us, and he had a very dark future. Get out of there.
We
Sorry.
we share one similarity, me and this
I'm seeing
person.
if anyone's
What?
writing.
You and this person?
Yeah. There's a similarity.
Oh.
Nothing to do with the way we live as persons.
Sure.
Something we have.
You
we
already
couldn't help being
won't get it,
born
so
this
you're
way.
taking that.
There's something that is exactly the same, but we're both born this way. Well, yeah, I'm part black, but he's not.
Well,
I feel like I know what I don't
Ray J.
know.
That's very. You couldn't be closer.
Ray J.
You couldn't be closer.
Ray
That's,
J.
That's my name.
singer.
Oh.
Sorry, his first name is Raymond Wild, right?
What's my middle name?
Aaron.
Oh, okay.
What's this person's name?
Ray J.
He played
Ray
no.
J, the
He played
singer.
for the Patriots. And then he famously didn't.
What was my middle name? You said. Des.
I don't. If she doesn't know, I don't think she's
Aaron.
gonna know.
Aaron Rodgers.
No. All right, I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you.
wait, wait.
Do you
No.
know? Okay.
He's a very bad man.
Yeah.
He was a very bad man.
I mean, I'll start giving you hints because he
I don't
played for
think
the Patriots, and then he got arrested, and then he was in jail for a while, and then
He killed people.
and he killed himself.
He was a great. He was a
phenomenal-
great NFL player,
Yeah.
but also
Oh.
he killed people as a hobby.
Oh, the glove.
Gary Payton.
O.J. Simpson?
I said Gary Payton. You said O.J. Simpson.
What is wrong with you, Aaron Hernandez?
Aaron
drink.
Hernandez. As I've been saying my
You
name.
don't know anything about Aaron Hernandez?
No.
Des, we gotta get
Stand
your
up, let's see the back of that jersey
sports
again one more
fandom
time.
up, yo.
Does this
Just for you guys watching. Just for you guys
No,
watching.
just drink it.
All right, so I need to.
If
learn
you want-
about
if
That's
you
my
want- if
Broncos
you like-
news analyst host.
If you like true crime
gentlemen.
and sports, look into that. It's
That's
He
ooh,
killed
that's a good one.
people.
yeah.
Oh yeah, even dating back to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was killing people in college.
Yeah.
What?
There's just
Was
stories
it
that are
people
lining.
or just women?
No, people.
No,
He killed
I don't think it
guys.
was
I
any
don't- I
women.
don't think he killed any women.
Yeah.
It was all guys. Yeah. He was just a gangster. I mean, at the end of the day.
And then
in
also
the worst way.
maybe
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
not in a cool way.
yeah, and maybe closeted too.
Definitely.
I think so. I think
100%
if you're
closet.
only targeting men as a
I don't
male,
think he was targeting. He was like part of like crime syndicates. Like he was a he
And
was
he
a
played for the
he was a true
Patriots?
gangster. He was like a star for the Patriots.
Gronkowski, Aaron Hernandez was like the duo
Yeah.
tight ends
Yeah.
that were just like
just
dominating the
took
NFL.
Go!
I'm only doing half. You have to do the other half.
No, that's not the rule.
Welcome to True Crime Broncos.
Yeah. Each week we break down
We break down a player who killed some people for each team for a team.
This has been
Next
very
up,
not
Ray
fun
Lewis.
For me. Oh God.
I'm just joking.
Oh God.
Oh God. All right, guys. Well, the game starts in 30. So
Oh wow, I gotta get.
I'm
the hell
excited,
outta
y'all.
here.
I think it's gonna be a fun game.
It's gonna be a fun game.
It's gonna be very fun. It's gonna be a lot of touchdowns.
Knock on wood.
So it's
don't-
not gonna be a fun game according to her.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're saying there's a lot of touchdowns.
Yes, that's a good thing.
I don't know.
That is a good
Nervous.
thing.
I'm really nervous, you guys. Okay. Well, thanks. If you watch, good job.
And if you will watch, in the future.
Okay, fine. There is a future.
Yeah.
Very sticky.
Oh yeah, you spilled some.
That was my
Fireball
fault.
on you.
That was my fault.
Drew tried to punch me.
See, you burp into the mic.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
Makes for
guys,
better
all
audio.
right. Pre-game, this is what you sign up for, okay? We'll be here for the post-game show to chat all things our feelings.
And I have to Uber and figure out a way to get back to my car later.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, my last question was, who's your guys' favorite Broncos fan?
Dez.